Roberta, thanks. Today, the Congressional Budget Office will release its report on the Republican proposal to replace the Affordable Care Act.
It's already causing controversy, and KPIX political reporter Melissa Caen is here to tell us all about it.
Yes, CBO, Congressional Budget Office. We're going to be hearing CBO a lot over the next few weeks. Now, the CBO is a research agency. It tells Congress how much things cost. So if there's a tax cut, they say what the effect will be. If there's a tax increase, how much would it potentially bring in? And so when Obamacare was proposed, the CBO, of course, did a report. And now that the Republican leadership has its new plan for health care, the CBO is also doing a report. And we're hearing that it may come out as early as today. So we are going to see some data about costs and coverage when that happens. But some Republicans already say that the CBO report will not be accurate. And that's because the CBO report on Obamacare, as it turns out, was not exactly right.
Yeah, so how off was the CBO report on Obamacare?
Well, it sort of depends on how you look at the data, as with anything, right? So initially, the CBO overestimated the number of people who would get insurance. It said 30 million people. Turns out that number's closer to 22 million. It also overestimated the number of people who would buy insurance on the exchanges. The CBO said 21 million, and it turns out to be about 12 million. But despite these problems, one study last year found that the CBO forecast was still the most accurate because it's such a complicated issue. I'll also point out that the current head of the CBO, Keith Hall, only took over in April of 2015, so he actually was not around for those early Obamacare reports.
And Melissa, I understand that Hall was a Republican pick to head that CBO.
Yeah, he was. You know, a lot of people think CBO is a presidential appointment, but it's not. The head of CBO is chosen by the Speaker of the House and the President pro tem of the Senate. And in 2015, that was John Boehner in the House and Orrin Hatch in the Senate, both Republicans. Now, those two men got together and handpicked Keith Hall to run the CBO. And I'll tell you, before being appointed, Hall was openly critical of Obamacare. So if the CBO's new report says bad things about the Republican health care plan, it's not because it's being run by a liberal. It is being run by a Republican appointee.
And what are other studies saying about the new Republican plan?
Well, we've got two that seem to be pretty sophisticated. The first one is the credit agency Standard & Poor's. They estimate 6 to 10 million people will lose coverage under the new plan. And secondly, the nonpartisan Brookings Institution estimates 15 million would lose coverage. And, you know, these studies may explain why some Republicans are preemptively questioning the CBO's accuracy, because the CBO reports similarly that millions of people are going to lose health insurance. Some members of Congress need to be ready to explain how it is that the official scorekeeper of Congress has gotten it wrong.
Yeah, this is just the start of the debate, and we're going to be hearing a lot more of the CBO.
Oh, that's right. And when the report comes out, those town hall meetings, I think, are just going to get even more rowdy once people have more numbers.
All right, Melissa, thank you.